Hello and welcome back to Jenna Gets Creative. Today is a special video. I was recently contacted by one of the researchers at the Rough Tooth Project wanting to know if I would help them out in their funding efforts by designing a t-shirt for them. And of course, being a lover of all animals, and particularly dolphins, and also a woman of science myself, I said yes, and here's my design. I had a lot of fun doing this. I revisited ink wash painting for the first time in about 11 years. This is actually my bottle of India ink from the life drawing class I did in college 11 years ago. It might be Chinese ink. I'm pretty sure it's India ink. I'm not sure because it's a cheap no-name bottle from the college bookstore. And I'm amazed it's still viable. I put a blue circle around it in the background at the end, and I tried to also do that in ink because I wanted to keep this as an ink piece, but I started with a Higgins blue that has started to separate. The pigments just aren't staying together nicely anymore. It had a purple cast to it, and there were purple blotches coming up, and I didn't like that. And even though I tried to go over it and save it with my Winsor Newton blue, it just wasn't working. I had to go over it in watercolor. But that's okay. So the dolphin is done in India ink washes with a few details in Winsor Newton gray markers and highlights, of course, with a Signo gel pen. The background is Sakura Koi watercolors on top of Higgins and Winsor Newton inks. So more about the Rough Tooth Project. They are an international team of scientists, so not just Americans, but they are based in Florida, Pana Beach City. They work at the Gulf World facility, and they're trying to research more about this unique species of dolphin. If you don't know a whole lot about dolphins, you may not know that there are quite a few species. And unlike our, famous friends, the bottlenose dolphin, quite a few of these species, we just don't know much about them yet. So that's what the Rough Tooth Project is all about. They're trying to get to know about this species. The Gulf World facility is where the non-releasable rescued rough-toothed dolphins are housed, so that's why they're set up there. I really became interested in dolphins when I was about 10 years old. I got to go on a summer vacation with my best friend at the time. Her family had a vacation home on Pender Island, which is part of the Haida Gwaii Islands, formerly the Queen Charlotte Islands, on the north coast of British Columbia, Canada. And even though the Northwest Pacific is colder, there are actually over 20 species of whales and cetaceans that do come around there quite often. The orca, of course, is one of the more famous ones that you'll see, and there's harbor seals there all the time. But there's quite a few species of porpoises, and when we were there on vacation, we went out in a boat, and these beautiful little porpoises, I'm not sure which species they were coming up and swimming along beside us and jumping up against the side of the boat and playing with us, putting on quite a show. And up until that point, my experience with dolphins was the bottlenose dolphins you see on TV. And I had no idea that there were dolphins that looked different. So I really became interested in that in the years after. And so I was really excited to learn about the rough-toothed dolphins when this opportunity came about. And I was really excited to paint them because they have such a unique appearance. Of course, their noses aren't quite as long as the bottlenose dolphin, but they're longer than some I've seen. But the really unique thing that I found really interesting and really fun to try to achieve in the ink wash painting is that they do have a much paler underside that doesn't have an abrupt ending, it doesn't have a fade out, it has a very splotchy kind of transition into the smooth gray dolphin color on the top. And yeah, that was just a lot of fun to try to replicate with the ink wash, and I think I did a good job. I don't know. That's up to you to decide, I guess. The Rough Tooth Project likes it. So anyway, obviously, since this is designed for the Rough Tooth Project for their funding efforts, I am not ever at any point going to sell this design myself, so you will not see it in my Redbubble shop, but I am going to be linking to the Rough Tooth Project's website and their social media presence, so I highly recommend going ahead and following them there. They will be putting out their merch very soon, and this will be one of their t-shirt designs. So if you like this and you want it on a t-shirt, you can get it from them very soon, and you will be helping the scientific efforts to learn more about this unique dolphin species. Now, this is a bit of a longer video, and I don't want to ramble too much, so I'm going to be quiet now, and I'm going to come back at the end of the video. Please do stick around for that. I'm going to tell you a bit more about my upcoming giveaway, and I think you'll find that interesting. So stick around, and I'll see you in a couple minutes. Alright, we're just about ready to wrap this up. I hope you enjoyed watching, but don't run away just yet. I am going to talk about that upcoming giveaway I teased about earlier in the video. But first, just a little housekeeping business. I upload art videos and art supply unboxings every Tuesday. Thursdays, I upload art tutorials, art supply reviews, and occasionally craft videos. And then on weeks where I have extra content, typically my bonus videos will go out on Fridays. So if you'd like to see more content from me, go ahead and hit subscribe. If you want to be notified about them, since the subscribe button doesn't do what it used to do, hit that bell as well, ring the bell for notifications. And if you like what you see, hit like and leave a comment down below. Interacting with small channels like this in that way really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And I love reading your comments. I do make an effort to reply to all of them, and I always pin a comment. It could be yours. I will also leave a link to my website, my Redbubble shop, and all of my social medias down below. Come follow me, come share your art with me. In the future, when I've got enough people doing that, I will be showing everybody else's art in my end cards. And of course, I'm going to link all of the website and social media links for the Rough Tooth project down below as well. Now, on to that contest information. In order to celebrate reaching 100 channel subscribers here, I am going to host a giveaway. The contest announcement will come out the Friday following whenever I end up actually reaching 100 subscribers, and it will be open internationally, but you must be subscribed here on this channel to be eligible, so don't forget to subscribe. I can tell you right now that you are going to get a custom artwork and some art supplies if you win, but I'm going to hold all the other details for the announcement video. So, thank you for watching. Remember, videos Tuesdays and Thursdays and sometimes Friday, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!